in Reading, whose families live on the Caribbean island where a volcano has erupted, are trying to raise funds to help them.
Thousands of residents on St Vincent have been forced to evacuate their homes because of the large quantities of ash and grit that was falling. With more, here's Mel Blaw.
The blast from La Soufrière volcano rocked the island of St Vincent 10 days ago, sending an ash cloud more than 33,000 feet into the sky. More than 15,000 people have been evacuated from the island's northern region after their homes and personal belongings were destroyed. Among those displaced is Dudley Brown's 89-year-old mother.
My sister and my mum, they're both from Georgetown. Georgetown is one of the areas which was most affected by the fallout of the ash. They moved to an area probably about 10 miles further south. And as far as I understand, they're comfortable where they are. It's very upsetting for me, but I'm more upset for the people there who are really, really suffering.
Clean water is running short on the island after volcanic ash contaminated reservoirs, and residents are facing a lack of basic essentials. Pol Exeter from Reading, St Vincent and the Grenadines and Friends Association has been leading the effort to collect much needed supplies to send to the island. But the port on St Vincent is becoming overwhelmed, so collections are having to be suspended for the time being.
Assistance is still needed, and we're asking people to donate on the UK SVG GoFundMe because the money is needed to be sent there to the various agencies so that they can buy the whatever is needed locally, either on the island or from neighbouring islands, and it can get there very quickly.
Pol's brother, who lives on St Vincent, has been volunteering in temporary shelters set up in church halls and hotels. He and others are worried the lack of clean water and overcrowding will drive up COVID cases.
St. Vincent is a tropical island, and people tend to be outside a lot. Windows and doors are open. But now the situation has changed, where people will now be inside in shelters and sharing close quarters, close spaces with each other. What we don't need, is another disaster within a disaster, which is currently happening in St. Vincent.
Although no casualties have been reported since the blast on April the 9th, experts warn explosive eruptions could continue for days, possibly weeks, leaving Dudley's family and thousands more with no idea when they'll be able to return home. Mel Blaw, ITV News, Reading.
All that